goes for the down air, and then he had to recover, so he goes for the up B, and then Plup is like, you know what, I'm just going to tech that and make it.
A couple of highlights in this match, and Vicky, one of them came from the beautiful air dodge by Plup. You thought Kirby had things on set, ready to go to clear this out. Take us through what we see here.
As you can see, Armada was preparing himself to hit him and wait for the perfect opportunity to hit Plup, but in the perfect moment, look how Plup was able to avoid the shot. Immediately after that air dodge, he felt like he was unsafe, but was able to dodge right on time.
Oh my God.
Unbelievable display of being able to dodge, including the fact that we talk about the multiple dodges that you do here, Vish, the less effective they are.
Yeah, I mean, as if you do a spot dodge or roll, each time it has a little bit more lag on it, so it becomes sluggish. So the game itself is not trying to it's promoting aggressive style of play. So if you're rolling and spot dodging quite a bit, it'll actually become slower and easier to punish. So Plup, even with that kind of disadvantage on the defensive option, still figures out how to do the spot or the air dodge into the roll to avoid that KO. That's crazy.
Completely changed the match. Let's take a look at the updated bracket as we continue to eliminate more and more fighters as we move along here into Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. Plup will move on. He will take on the loser of MK Leo and Zero coming up here next. But let's take a break from the high-stakes play with our professionals and bring on a few more special guests to tell us more about that. Give it up once again for TK Breezy.
I really like that entrance. Yeah, they give me the music and stuff. That's not even like my theme. You know, they could have gave me the Wii Fit Trainer theme, would have been great. Anyway, Vicky, how's it been?
It's been insane. How are you guys doing with the new Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
You can taste that energy. You can really just pull that energy out the air right there. So, with that being said, again, we have another free-for-all match for you guys. 6 minutes, all items, and Smash Balls on. But this time, we have some special guests. So I'm going to bring out these special guests real quick. Our first special guest being Devin Graham. And coming up against Devin Graham will be Alana Pierce. Also joining these two competitors will be Andre Meadows. And to round out this crew of homies is the ultimate homie, Zelda Williams. Everyone knows it. They heard that. They know the name. They know who it is, man. So here we are. It's gonna be, as I said, another free-for-all, 6 minutes. Okay, all items, Smash Bros. So it's gonna get a little chaotic here on the stage. But Vicky, what do you expect us to see?
So, Zelda Williams, no stranger to all of us in the community. We saw her from the last Super Smash Bros. Invitational, I believe, representing Link. So, TK, I'm actually pretty excited to see who she'll be playing now, but we can't count our other fighters out either.
Oh, yeah, man, I got a little inside information in the back, but I'm going to go ahead and let the game speak for itself as we seem to be ready. Everyone's gearing up, ready to go. I got to get right behind them. I got to get the, you know, the bird's eye view, basically. I'm taller than all of them, so I can just... You know?
Not me, TK.
All right, let's get a better view. Let's get a better view. So here we are, Villager, Kirby, Pac-Man, and Sheik. Devin on Villager, Alana on the Kirby, Andre on the Pac-Man, and Zelda rocking the Sheik, which is still basically Zelda. So, hey, she's canon. She's canon.
She's canon, although not Link playing Sheik. Now you guys could see Sheik at her finest within the new Super Smash Bros. Game. And TK, how destructive is this match right now? Already summoning Kyogre.
I mean, that's a big pickup as a Pokemon. As you can see, he's just going to be blasting you off the side. If you don't have a great recovery, that's exactly what happens to you. Neither Villager nor Kirby able to get back from that situation. And now we have a solid lead.
And look at Andre just chilling. He knows he's good right now, holding on to 52%, throwing the hydrant at them, and Alana pushing everyone away from her, just wants to avoid Devin at all time. Look at the tree, TK.
Hold up, we got Latios on the screen. That's also a great Pokemon pickup, as it's doing a lot of damage. Sometimes if you're high up on damage, it will end up knocking you off. Unfortunately, this time for Zelda, did not do such, and here we are, a new assist. You think it's over, but it's never over. He's coming right back. And we might be gone this time.
No,
he might be gone.
Now
Oh,
we're
he's back,
gone.
he's back, he's back.
No, he's definitely back, TK. It's for those of you who love the Pikmin series.
So right now, as you can see, you know, the only person really in keep percentage right now was Devin with this villager, but however, that has been eradicated immediately. That KO gonna go ahead and rock him, but so is another KO right here onto Alana and Zelda. So, I mean, Andre is sitting pretty. I mean, without even looking at the score, I feel like I haven't seen Andre really hit off the screen, so he's sitting pretty.
And Alana getting that big sword kill, doing a great job. And who's gonna get these Pokeballs?
Andre finally dropping a stock here. A lot of those sitting at 58%. Honestly, I feel like in this build in itself, I've seen more Pokemon than I've seen in the actual games. I mean, everyone's out here Pokemon Masters. Crazy.
I was gonna hype up Super Pong right there. Andre summoning Super Pong. For those of you who do know what one of the newer games are.
All right. So here we are on the flat part of the stage. It is going to pick back up and start traveling yet again. That is what the stage is known for. We still got Andre holding it down, but here we go. Back on the stage. Oh, the villager chop almost probably getting a KO with that tree. I mean, it is still a very strong attack, and Andre's still sitting pretty close to 100. I mean, he's got to watch out for himself. He's got the highest percentage on the map right now. About to hit the halfway mark in this match. Kind of want to know who's actually on the lead, man. I wish I had those scores up there. You know what I mean?
And it's getting a little hot in here as Devin was doing a really good job at avoiding his opponents and continuously racking damage, TK.
All right. And so now we got Alana just barely living right there. Gonna go ahead and hit the rock drop. I mean, a very signature Kirby move. Still does a lot of knockback here in this game, just as one would expect. Okay. The final counter from deep, from the top rope. This is gonna be a real problem. All right, we actually got a Star Wars battle right now. There's all kind of blade beams on here.
Definitely safe.
All right, now, honestly, I've been watching Alana the entire time. She's managed to keep this stock for quite a bit. And I feel like I've been watching whoever has the highest percentage the most just to see how they're going to be able to live for as long as they can. I mean, we've been talking about the knockback changes here and how it looks like you're always about to drop off, but it's just a sped up knockback, but still about the same amount of knockback that you normally would see.
Not only that, though, but it also shows you an indicator as to who is in the lead. So you already know what it means when you see someone glowing, and it means get him, boys.
Get him, boys. There we are, Andre. Oh, okay, that falls off, but hold on. Okay, I had to make sure I was looking at it from a different angle. I thought that might have been the fake one. Is he gonna pop off? Does he know how to use it? He's gotta drop the weapon first. He's gotta hit the B button. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure.
Building is mad at house.
He got it. So did he stock off that? He did get a stock off that. I did see the KO. Good stuff to Devin actually dropping out that final smash. It's a little late on the draw, but it does not matter if you're late to the party as long as you still turn up. That's exactly what he did.
Yeah, Tom Nook with that eviction notice. Devin doing a pretty good job. Tries to regain his stage control, but oh my goodness, the destruction coming from here. Zelda trying to linger a little bit behind, not trying to get hit too often.
I actually got some inside information for all of the character picks so far. Honestly, earlier Alana was asking me about the link changes, but I think she was opting like she didn't really like the link changes or didn't want to get used to them, so she went with the bread and butter of Kirby. Zelda's saying, you know what, I want to play Zelda, but I'm going to play Sheik because it's a little faster. And oh, Cell Galio. Everybody's getting a piece.
Yeah, someone needs to call in Lunala.
A minute left here in the game, folks. And again, man, Zelda Williams losing another stock right here. Andre still probably sitting pretty right here. He's only got 2%. And the only highest percent here right now happens to be Alana. But either way, there's such low percentage. We've got to see what's going to happen here these next few seconds. As I feel like we can get at least 1 or 2 more KOs here in the last 45 seconds of this game.
TK, there's only 40 seconds on the clock, and so much destruction has been happening all around us. We've about seen only 1 Smash Ball happen on the stage, 2 Smash Balls at that.
Look, the Smash Balls may not be coming out a lot, but the Pokeballs are definitely showing up. We got a Meowth on stage, throwing the paydays. And a lot of actually trying to throw hands with the Meowth. I mean, if you got behind them or maybe on top of them, possibly, but not the Pokemon game I've ever done.
Oh, and here comes Snorlax. Get out of the way because you are going down with him.
This is going to be a real problem here, folks. I mean, this is down to the wire. Zelda only 6 seconds on the clock. Zelda and Devin susceptible to getting a stock taken. She barely lives in. And here we are. Let's see who is the winner. Look, I said the boy was sitting pretty. I saw the beginning of that game, and I was like, this dude right here, okay? This dude, Andre, had the best opener I've ever seen in a free-for-all, and he just managed to run with that for the rest of the time. So, congratulations to our people. Let's get another round of applause for our special guest who decided to play with us. But as I said, man, that was a lot of fun. We're going to get back into the glory part of this. We got to see who's going to make it to that winner's side finals. And we're going to get that going for you right now. The Super Smash Brothers Invitational 2018. Throwing it back to our casters.
Thank you very much. Big round of applause for TK Breezy once again. Nicely done, my friend. We've had a chance to see a couple of exhibition matches, and, you know, Vish, you look at all the action that happens, and those items can certainly come into play when it's a 4-player free-for-all.
I'm seeing a trend of Pac-Man in these. Well, what's going on there? But yeah, I really do feel like items add so much just kind of variation to the game, and I feel like even at the levels of the special guests, I feel like the items just add even more kind of randomness. You know, just whoever gets it gets so much more of a power-up. They're not going to be able to dodge it nearly as well. You know.
Let's get set for a matchup in our winner's side, trying to find a finalist out of that to get to grand finals. Let's look at the bracket now as we get set for what appears to be a titanic matchup between Zero and MK Leo. 1v1 Smash Ball is still on. Items are off. The winner of this will move on to our grand finals. The character selection as well, too. We know that both of these fighters have used 2 of their 3 characters, so by process of elimination, it's going to be Sheik for Zero, Snake for MK Leo, and let's just put some more historical reference on this here, Vicky, a matchup of these 2 types of caliber of players.
This is no strange Max, Jordan. We are very used to seeing these type of players. Unfortunately, when Zero retired, we had not seen him play MK Leo for quite some time. So watching the comeback on this stage for the Super Smash Bros. Invitational is insane.
Both these fighters getting set for a big-time matchup, a spot in the grand finals as well, too. And Vish, you just look at the ability that these players have. This is a game that they haven't really had a chance to play for that long, but some of those same principles get ready to help them move along. Let's get set for action here, though. 1v1, MK Leo versus Zero.
Oh, man. I'm actually, it's crazy that Zero actually saved the Sheik for at this juncture of the tournament, because I feel like that's probably the strongest character in his arsenal just from the little that I got to watch him play. Because the forwarders still kind of link in a very similar way to Smash for Wii U, and you get the bouncing fish in a very similar way as well. But air dodges are not nearly as strong, so bouncing fish actually becomes like such a strong tool. Maybe you can tell us a little bit more about that, Vicky.
Yeah, aside from that, I feel like bouncing fish actually comes out a lot quicker, and the grenades, Sheik's grenades no longer sends her into free fall, so she is now able to recover without accidentally SD.
Oh, man.
MK Leo at 49, Zero at 49. Both these fighters still at neck and neck, even at this point, 3 stocks each. Now we look at the advantage as Zero doing a terrific job with the juggle off the stage here, Vicky.
Yeah, Snake now still has bomb recovery. He could also throw a grenade in 3 different distances depending on how close to yourself that you hold the analog stick. And it's insane. Zero, though, showing that Snake is nothing with that up smash, catching his landing again, Jordan.
Zero with the pair of up smashes gives him the early 3-2 stock advantage, and Vish already we're seeing the speed of Zero versus MK Leo and Snake.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's doing a really good job just kind of being underneath where MK Leo is, and he gets to those tilts into those forward air combos. That's just so much damage, so much consistent damage from Zero. Feels like MK Leo can't get quite the same damage output that he is, but he has the smash ball all to himself, and he gets it along with the stock. Oh, man.
Loose, and it careens to a pin, but here comes another one. Can Zero snag it? Oh, it's going to be MK Leo that grabs it. Excuse me, Zero with this. MK Leo gets the smash ball, trying to get Zero in his sights. Looking for the shot. Is it going to be enough to get Zero? Zero doing a fine job there, Vicky, hopping off stage.
Yeah, Zero doing a great job at avoiding that final smash. Quite unfortunate, but it was meant to be. Leo's gravity does sometimes stink, Jordan.
Couple of up tilts by Zero right here into the juggle in the mid-air. Beautiful job on the forward air, and we see Zero continuing to apply that pressure here, Vish.
Yeah, and another strong part of Sheik's play in this particular iteration is that the back air is really, really strong, so any kind of off-stage edge guard that he gets like that might actually KO. And we get the forward smash, still not quite great DI from MK Leo.
MK Leo trying to recover at this point. That up B gets him on the edge, but then the 1-2 grab to the side throw. Nicely done by Zero right there, Vicky.
Yeah, and as you can see, Snake's up tilt is still as strong as those who have played Super Smash Bros. Brawl have witnessed. It also kills Vish. I know you've seen this a few times yourself.
Oh yeah, definitely. And even you saw MK Leo coming back with the up B. It does have like a bit of super armor, so even though Zero hit it, it did not actually knock him out of it. And now he's recovering so high. And that's a great mix-up. He dropped the bomb at the same time, so it was actually kind of scary for Zero to go there and edge guard him. And he, what a play from MK Leo to do the bomb like that, and just now it's just 1-to-1, guys.
Couple of stocks are swapped at that point. Both these fighters looking for a spot in the grand finals. Down to their final stock. Zero versus MK Leo. You see the C4 in the middle of the map at this point right now. You got to watch out for that, Vicky.
Yeah, as you see right here, Zero actually playing a lot more patient, as now he's deciding to be a little bit more aggressive by the ledge. Wants to, oh my goodness, Leo know when these setups, not letting Zero land, taking advantage of the fact that he's deciding to contest him in the air.
Zero trying to zone out MK Leo at this point, trying to put a little bit more distance between him and MK Leo, but you just see the consistent pressure by the projectiles. But MK Leo, Zero, with the air juggle against MK Leo. Fish, he's relentless.
Oh my God, he brought this all the way back, man. That's so much percent out there, and I like the way that MK Leo is playing. He's just kind of staying back and putting mines, putting grenades, but Zero just kind of dashed in, because that's a really good play against this kind of defensive style. And he's got needles of his own. He's got some projectiles.
See a couple of grenades come out, trying to keep Zero at bay at this point. Zero at 90%, MK Leo 48. Zero sent to the top of the screen, still able to hold on there though, Vicky.
And I like how Leo is hanging around the right side of the platform, watching it go up and down, and acknowledging where he could throw his grenades to continuously pressure Zero.
Yeah, and Zero also kind of making a good advantage of that same particular location by kind of just jumping and forward airing as soon as he sees MK Leo going end up bomb. Oh, he goes for the bouncing fish way off the top. This is crazy. Oh, man.
Up B by MK Leo to get back on stage to grab into the back throw. Is it enough? No. Zero still able to stay alive on the upper platform. MK Leo trying to put some pressure on Zero and find his way into the grand finals. Can Zero cause a comeback here, though? MK Leo, Zero, both trying to figure each other out. But here comes a juggle from Zero here, Fish.
Oh, my God.
The bouncing fish five, fish side, blast zone. Look at this pop off.
Popping off, man. How did he make that comeback? He was down like 50-60% the entire time, and he goes for a bouncing fish right at the end.
That was so smart of him, because he recognized that Leo had been using his rolls quite often around the end, and as we discussed the mechanic, defensive play is not as rewarded as aggressive play.
Right.
And you obviously see just how tightly contested that matchup of MK Leo and Zero was, but you looked at the pressure that Zero was able to apply with Sheik throughout the entire match, and MK Leo using a lot of those bombs and projectiles from Snake to keep him at bay. Wasn't enough, though, to overcome. Take us through this instant replay here, Vish.
Yeah, so he's recovering high. He uses the bomb there as he's dropping it, so it's kind of a big mix-up, so it doesn't seem like he's going to hit him, but he actually ends up igniting the bomb right at the end and takes out both of them on that right side stage there and makes it even when he was down a little bit. That's crazy.
High stakes right there. Let's take a look at the updated bracket here in just a moment. But however, this is when it was 1-1 here, Vicky, and just the bouncing fish was the final KO that decided this one.
Yeah, he recognized that Leo only option was to make it back towards the stage, and he was able to capitalize off of it, Jordan.
Zero gets the victory. He will move on to grand finals. MK Leo, he's not done yet, though. He'll take on Plup in the finals of the elimination bracket. So we view that bracket, and we see how MK Leo now moves on down to that. Smash ball on, items on, though, for this one here, Vish. So this will certainly change the strategy up as both these fighters look to find a spot in the grand finals.
For sure. And just with how close that was, it feels like MK Leo is definitely hungry for that comeback to make it all the way back there. But Plup is no short on being a great competitor on his own. And I'm curious to see what the last character they have in that slot is, because that's going to really determine how this 1v1 is going to go.
Let's take a look at the character cards for both of these fighters as they get set. And as we said earlier, each fighter had to choose 3 characters, and now the book is completely open. Now that you've gone through all 3, you can choose whomever you would like to.
Right.
You see Ridley, Pit, and Villager available for Plup, MK Leo, Bayonetta, Snake, and Sonic. So a plethora of choices here, Vicky.
Yeah, I could definitely see Leo most likely opt for Sonic. He did do a really good job playing Sonic, so I could see him maybe contest with that, or possibly Bayonetta, although the Snake showcase was pretty exciting. Coming from Pluff, we saw his amazing pit play, consistently ledge guarding his opponents, so maybe we're going to see the pit come back.
And Vish, if you're Plup, do you maybe go with Ridley, a character that we haven't seen much of at all, because you know how well these players scout each other and know these characters in and out as far as attacking and defending against them. Do you throw a curveball there with Ridley potentially?
Yeah, I mean, because Ridley was just so recently announced, I mean, they didn't get to play it very much, and the character design as a whole is just so new. Something like that could work out really well. I'm curious to see whether MKLeo would go Bayonetta, because you can't really ladder the same way you do, ladder combo the same way you do as in Smash for Wii U. So it's not quite as potent as it was, but it still kind of operates in a very similar way, just the combo style and the play style of Bayonetta. But we have Bayonetta versus Ridley. Plup is laying it all down on the line. And MKLeo going Bayonetta. This is going to be a good one, guys.
Yeah.
Two of the most recent additions to the Super Smash Bros. Universe, and early on, Vicky, your thoughts on the character selection and what we got going here in this 1v1?
Well, I'm just so happy that we're going to finally see more showcase moves from Ridley. As those of you who were tuning into the Nintendo Direct, Ridley's down B has no knockback, but it doesn't matter because look at this jab. Look at this jab, Vish.
45%. He just had him in the corner there. Bayonetta couldn't do anything. How's it feel, Bayonetta?
Smash ball on the stage. Bayonetta's going to go ahead and grab that. That'll make a huge difference. And look at what we got going on here, Vish.
Oh my God! This is such a beautiful final smash. A bigger Ridley just destroyed Ridley. Is that what I just saw?
Oh my goodness.
MKLeo with the early 4-3 stock advantage, and then we see Bomber on the stage here. Vicky, you can pick that up. Oh, and all of a sudden it's 4-2 MKLeo with a sizable advantage, Vicky.
Yeah, and although MKLeo does have the advantage, Ridley does have the damage output necessary to make this comeback.
Oh yeah, for sure. We saw that the down B does what, 51%? That's nuts. And what?
Wait,
The green
as we said
green-
that,
wait, right.
as we said that, what game is this?
Oh my
What
God.
game is this?
It's green greens being such a low stage to the top that Bayonetta just does Bayonetta things, and we just gotta deal with it.
MKLeo taking Plup to cruising altitude and a couple of KOs. MKLeo trying to hang on, really trying to get the punish off the edge of the edge.
that was so
Bayonetta unable to recover. Can Plup get back on stage as quickly?
Yes.
He certainly does, and it's now 3-1. But you see Plup at 106 trying to edge guard against Bayonetta. It's going to be another combo and juggle off the top of the screen, and that is game.
Okay.
MKLeo as Bayonetta taking Plup and Ridley for a ride at the top of the screen for several KOs right there.
So disregard what I said earlier. Bayonetta still got it. Bayonetta's back on the block, looking as great as ever. Looking.
Well, we talked about it before. When you get your hands on a new character like Ridley, you don't get a lot of hours to put that practice in and understand every single nuance. And then obviously Bayonetta, every player is going to be different in each new game of the Super Smash Bros. Series. And we saw MKLeo, just an absolute technician right there, Vicky.
Yeah, I mean, he told me himself, he was like, I'm going to play Bayonetta, and I'm going to show everyone what I could do with her in the new Smash Brothers Ultimate, Jordan.
Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the bracket as we get set for our grand finals here shortly. MKLeo advancing out of the elimination bracket, had a very short stay there. Didn't need to pack too big of a bag for that, which means our grand finals are set. MKLeo versus Zero. It will be a best of 3 between these two, and you have the option for a bracket reset if MKLeo is victorious. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and bring out our man, TK Breezy, to tell us what's coming up next.
I'm over here like I'm really doing something, you know what I mean? I'm just talking. Vish, that last match was disgusting.
Yeah, Bayonetta's pretty good.
Vish, you don't understand, okay? We thought we were getting away.
We thought. You thought wrong, TK.
We thought wrong. But what we're not getting away from is some more high-flying matches, obviously, man, and I got some great guests for you, so we're going to go ahead and introduce some real quick. And up first, that is the WWE superstar, Ember Moon.
Okay.
And with her will be American professional football player Mike Daniels.
Oh my God.
Also playing with them will be actress Olivia Holt. There's some real star power on this stage. Real star power. But for the Smash boys and girls out there, the leader of the Naifu Nation, Nairo!
Nairo makes it. Somehow Nairo makes it.
Look, he's a celebrity in his own right, okay?
He's definitely a
You see this sub count? It's crazy.
The Naifu Nation is so happy in chat right now. This seems a little bit.
All right, now I know you're probably like, man, this seems a little bit one-sided. Well,
it's a new game.
we kind of even it out, okay? We even it out.
It's a new game.
Check it out. It's a 3v1.
Is it really a 3v1?
I'm not, look at the screen, look at the screen.
It's a 3v1.
What is that?
Let's go.
It's a 3v1.
3v1. Oh, get him. 3 versus 1. Can Nairo do it?
This is it's a 3v1. All the rest of the rules are still the same. So Nairo, you know, it's 6 minutes. Items. It's no team attack.
No team attack?
3v1. No team attack. 6 minutes. Items and smash balls.
Poor Nairo.
Can he do it? Okay. Can he really overcome?
This is your chance, Nairo. This is your chance at the Invitational. You better shine, my man.
Honestly, man, look. When I was backstage, I was talking to him, okay? I was talking to all the stars, you know.
Yeah,
I was telling him, I was letting him know. I said, look. Oh, damn. Okay.
I wonder who the crowd favorite is, TK. What do you think? Oh! Hey, he's going snake! He's going snake!
I said it. I was like, look here. Nairo, regardless of what happens on this stage, all right, the crowd was going to be on his side, but I told them as well, if they beat Nairo in this format, you don't have to give the specifics. Just tell people you beat Nairo. That's it.
Yeah.
Don't give the specifics.
Yeah. You beat Nairo in the first game of Smash Ultimate. That is quite the reputation to have.
That is very true. I mean, honestly, if he was in the tournament himself, he could have been in the finals as well. But now we're gonna see if he's gonna be able to clutch it out. Again, no team attack, okay? So they can just throw moves at him the entire time. He's
on
not to
one.
deal with it.
Oh my God.
He's
all right.
Okay.
Okay. We got something.
Yo, this crowd is so nice.
This crowd loving Nairo right now.
But either way, I mean, Nairo's not even on the GK. They're actually cheering for Olivia. And the first time, she's popping off. Ember Moon is in it.
Not just in WWE, she's got it in Smash too.
She's got to go off, man. It's in the character. But now, think about this. Check this out. Mike is actually holding it down with the grenades, too. I want to see. He's not holding anything down except for that stock loss. So, either way, Nairo's back on the board. Now, even though it is a 3v1, Nairo does kind of slightly have an advantage because if everyone, like, look, you have to think about it like this. If everyone on the team, on either team, gets KO'd, Nairo gets 3 points, they get 1.
But every time they KO him, he gets one. They only get 1 total.
Right.
Oh my God. Oh! Nairo, what is he doing? Nairo's popping off. Oh my.
He didn't have to do it to him. The box combo.
The Nairo. At least smiling. You see him smiling?
Look at him. He's like, he's so smug.
He's so happy. Oh my God. The Naifu Nation is strong right now, TK.
I need to see it again. I need to see another. That's a Nairo combo now.
Instant replay. And is he gonna get the smash ball?
That's a real one, too.
Is he gonna get the smash ball?
Oh, he's keeping everybody at bay. The back airs are flying. They're trying to get. Hold up. He knocked off. He's coming back, though. It's on the other side. Nairo still not getting the smash ball. Get it. Mike.
Someone get the ball. Red team, get the ball. Donkey Kong, Kirby. Somebody help them. My man TK he's done. He's done.
There's 3 of you. All right. You know what? We're going to keep moving, though. That smash ball was never meant to be. That's all. That could have been the game-winning smash ball right there.
But no.
I mean, we got another 3 minutes. But however, that could have got it back in the
Mike with the forward smash. Not going down without a fight.
Definitely not going out with a fight, man. Mike, he's been trying to stay on top of Nairo the entire time. Somebody, everybody get a piece.
Oh my God! Do you see the way he grounded him with the side B and they just went to town?
That was actually an OD team combo right there.
Yes.
All over the place. They say, hey, look at me, man. I'm put him in the ground. You gonna do some extra damage. I got the crash in the back.
Nairo gets the scissor though. The throwback Pokemon. Let's go.
So Nairo, as I said, even though Nairo is susceptible to taking more damage than them, over time because of them all being on a team, he has all of them pretty much in KO percentage.
Yeah, and he could just go up 3 right now.
Yeah.
In like a span of 2 minutes. Okay, he gets
back. Look at that. That's 2 points right. I think he just curved it.
Oh,
okay.
Missing the punch.
Olivia Ho, she was going big. She was going big for it.
Yeah. Oh my God. He's igniting on him.
Nairo, you can't do this to these people.
Oh my God. It's over, dude. Nairo's killing it.
Over, dude.
Nairo's killing it.
Listen, we got 2 minutes left, and Nairo's already done 2 amazing combos on these. I mean, the entire team gets in the combo, too. That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, they're doing the Donkey Kong side B again. I think that's a great combo starter that they need to get more of. Got the Fire Flower. Oh, all right, that's good.
Okay, hold on. This could be big. This could be big.
He gets the aim. But
We got it.
Yes. Crucial. That was a necessary stock to take.
I mean, honestly, Ember has kind of been putting the team on the back, man. I could have saw a one-on-one.
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying, I could have saw a one-on-one.
Oh, yeah.
So right now, though, what I have noticed, okay, so this assist trophy, it just zooms in the screen, but as the screen is zooming in, so do the blast zones. So as the blast zones are getting closer, anyone getting hit now is more susceptible to lose that stock. Just as we see DK in the background taking an up tilt at like 6, and he's gone.
Man, that's crazy because on 3-on-1s, like you're talking about, Nairo could just get really quick KOs with the Squid Sisters. Oh my God. All right, Olivia taking one off Nairo. And the black hole.
Oh, the fake one!
He's igniting everything.
Right, Nairo, dude, he's got the full item combo.
He put the black hole with the hammer. How does he do it?
He can't get through that. Okay, Hero, we got another one.
It's OP.
We're dropping it.
Volt tackle. Oh, Volt tackle misses its mark though.
All right, well, to be real, if she didn't know about the changes, honestly, I forgot to. I'm not gonna lie.
It's cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to.
We'll give that to her.
So good stuff. I mean, regardless to the red team, they've managed to get some great stock off of Nairo, but Nairo has also been getting some crazy 3v1 KOs. So.
And Nairo's just kind of using his recovery a little bit more, just staying off the stage. Oh man, okay, and then he finally losing the stock. And they're synchronized. You see that the way they were waiting right before he came down? They figured it out.
Yeah, man. Here we go. I kind of want to see Nairo still go in here. See if he can get one last combo in these last 17 to 15 seconds here left and on the clock. I mean, he's actually got the most percentage, so they might be able to get a stock here.
Oh, they get
you get a stock.
That might be something.
He's fast falling. Maybe think he's gonna get the barrel, but he did not.
All right. That'll do it.
That's gonna do it. Let's see who ends up getting the win here. It's Nairo. It's Nairo. Can I see those points? I need to see those points. All right. All right, guys, and that was a beautiful exhibition match. Again, give it up to our competitors here. But obviously, the action does not stop, man. We got to get into the grand finals here of our Super Smash Brothers Invitational 2018. I'm going to throw it back to the casters. We want to get this thing going.
Give it up one more time for TK Breezy. Excellent job bringing them out there. As you said, we're getting set for the grand finals. MK Leo versus Zero. And just sort of put this into perspective as far as these players, their history, how great they are, Vicky. We talked a little bit about this. It's sort of the present and the future as far as domination in the Super Smash Brothers community.
I just want to say that after this invitational, if Zero gets his 2-step, if Zero proceeds with the second win of an invitational, then he better come out of retirement, because we are finally seeing our grand finals match, Zero versus MK Leo.
Yeah, and he's pulling out the scarf again. Let's go, Scarf Army in full effect. But yeah, as we saw in the previous match, that all 3 characters are unlocked again, so they can start from fresh. Smash Ball is off, items are off. It's going to be a nice little one-on-one, a clean little one-on-one.
Stage hazards will be off as well, too, so you do get a pretty good replica of some high-level competitive play between these two. There is the opportunity for a bracket reset. If MK Leo can take the first best of 3, we will reset the bracket. It is double elimination, but if you're 0, you're 2 wins away from becoming the champion. So take me through maybe some of this character strategy. We saw what MK Leo, Vicky, was able to do with Bayonetta. Do we see if Zero counters with Sheik, or what type of decision do you think we might see from these players?
I'm kind of expecting the Sheik. Funny that you mentioned it, Jordan. Bayonetta. Is she gonna be the best character in Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, Vish?
I mean, that last set was kind of crazy, dude. The ladder combo's still in full effect. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what Zero does, because I think MK Leo is pretty comfortable with his Bayonetta pick, just based on how things are going. I feel like Zero is going to go Sheik, because it felt like he got a few of his own combo initiations and combo setups going in terms of his forward airs, in terms of his bouncing fishes off stage. So I think that's the matchup we're going to see, but I mean, we could just see a curveball with something else. What do you think?
Let's get set for these grand finals of the Super Smash Brothers Invitational 2018. MK Leo taking on Zero. Final destination. Smash Ball off, items off, and we get set as these 2 titans get ready to square off against each other. The characters will be, it's a me, a Mario for Zero taking on Bayonetta for MK Leo. So no surprises with MK Leo, but Zero going with Mario.
Yeah, Mario also had a lot of decent up tilt setups that he had before, and even the up air string really well. So I think this could work out too. He's got the combo setups with Mario as well. Curious to see how this one goes.
Grand finals, best of 3, one-on-one, Smash Ball off, items off as well too. MK Leo with the grab, beautiful up tilt as well too. Mario with the back air and the up tilt, a nice little juggle right there, Vicky.
Yeah, Bass within not being as safe as you may think from the previous game, but MK Leo applying a good amount of pressure. Zero playing everyone's favorite plumber, trying to play as safe as possible, does not want to get caught in that witch twist, Jordan.
Grab into the down throw from Zero, unable to turn that into a combo right there, and then you continue to look at the constant pressure that MK Leo is applying on Zero here, Vish.
Yeah, it feels like grab combos are not quite as potent. It's more just for like positioning. We saw him try to go for the up air. We saw Bayonetta try to go with her throw as well, and not really connecting too much. So I think aerials, that was amazing spacing to be right outside that hitbox. Zero's crazy.
Double forward smash?
Yeah. Yeah.
Zero doing a great job of blocking that down air from MK Leo Bayonetta. MK Leo at 95, Zero at 92. These fighters have been so equally matched throughout this tournament. Now comes the edge guard phase by MK Leo. Zero able to get back on the stage. MK Leo sending Zero off. Zero looking for the recovery, able to get back on, Vicky.
Yeah, I like the use of the cape right there. It's able to stall his recovery, but unfortunately not going to be enough as Leo continuously goes down there and edge guards him with the back air.
Yeah, so the ledge has similar mechanics to Smash for You, where you get the ledge trump, but you don't get the back air afterwards that you do in Smash for Wii U. So going out there before you even get the ledge is a great way to get the edge guard. You saw him just get the hit before you could even contest the edge.
Mario into the down tilt. Gets the up smash against MK Leo, and it's now 2 stocks to 2.
Oh, the dash dance? Zero? It's moving fast. Okay, the combo, and DI'd out of it. Okay, all right.
All right, but no more up tilt combos here. But as I say that with the up air and then trying to go for that fair, Flood is still ready for him. MK Leo, though, makes it back onto the stage.
It looked like he was getting something started, especially with a forwarder at the end and then using the flood and trying to cape right after. This is some high level already. I'm really liking what I'm seeing in this one-on-one.
Zero able to avoid the KO from the juggle that we saw at the top. MK Leo so well known for that. It's 92 for MK Leo, 85 for Zero. Down to 2 stocks here in our first of 3 in the grand finals, Vicky.
Like to note that SDI is not as prominent within Super Smash Brothers Ultimate, although DI does become important at later percents, and unfortunately, with that air dodge, it's going to have too much lag to be able to recover back onto the stage.
A mishap by Zero. It's going to cost him a stock. It's now 2 stocks to 1. And if you're MK Leo here, Vish, you want to make the most of this 1 stock advantage. But there goes that advantage.
Yeah,
down to our final stock here in the first matchup of grand finals. Bayonetta with the up tilt. MK Leo at 0. 0 at 45% when it comes to health. Oh, we see the perfect shield right there.
Yeah, and perfect shielding in this game actually happens when the shield goes down. So you have to be shielding, and then you let go at the proper timing, and it does the perfect shield as opposed to previously where it would be where the shield came up.
Bayonetta getting 0 into that combo. 0 able to get out of there. MK Leo applying the pressure, the grab, side throw, trying to punish on the edge right there. Up B by 0 to get back on stage, Vicky.
Very smart of Zero to keep his jump in that instant. Unfortunately, he's going to be getting out of it.
First game will go to MK Leo and Bayonetta. It's best of 3 in this grand finals. If MK Leo can steal 2 out of these 3, we reset the bracket. What did you like from what he was doing with Bayonetta in that matchup?
I like the way he was edge guarding. As soon as Zero was way far off, he was trying to shoot. And I think before Zero could even do the up Bs to get the ledge, he would go out there and do the edge guards. At the end, though, Zero tried to mix him up by doing the up B earlier and get on stage, and we see the magnet hands are not nearly as strong as they were before. So I'm liking the little mix-ups that we're seeing from both of these players.
And Vicky, you pointed it out. We saw a little bit of a mishap from Zero. He went with that air dodge with Mario, and the lag is so long after that. We saw the self-inflicted KO, and that was a critical stock in this match.
It's quite unfortunate. Directional air dodge actually has a lot of ending lag, so you don't want to do it too high above the ground. You kind of want to do it closer to the ground so that way you can take advantage, but also at the same time, Jordan, we can't be dodging too much in this game or else it starts slowing down.
It certainly does. Both these fighters have the chance to change their characters as they get set, so let's get you set for Game 2 in this grand finals. We're looking for a potential bracket reset. If MK Leo can get the victory over Zero, Zero is just 2 games away from becoming our Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018 champion. And we have Sheik versus Sonic, a couple of very speedy characters here, Vish.
For sure, and like we were mentioning before, just the tilt combos, the forward airs, the bouncing fish, it feels like Zero's definitely in his comfort zone here going up against the Sonic.
Sonic doing a great job early on with the grab into the down throw, getting the juggle early on, both fighters spacing each other out, but MK Leo at only 8%, Zero already with 62% damage. And Vicky, we see those throws by MK Leo and Sonic leading to some nice 2- and 3-hit combos.
Yeah, MK Leo is doing a really good job at taking advantage of catching landings with Sonic, a character who is known to have some of the fastest speed in the game.
Yeah, and we see a lot of moves hitting into back air or even out of throws as we're talking about, doing the up air, and then he does the up B really cleverly to get out of Zero's range and then using the aerial drift to get back to the center stage. I really like this play, and he's using the up B there again to try to edge guard him as the bumper falls down. It does have a hitbox, and an up smash coming out from MK Leo, taking the first stock.
MK Leo's up smash gives him the 3-2 stock advantage. MK Leo at just 55% as well, so he's going to try and certainly make the most of this. The crowd chanting MK Leo, the support for the youngster here as he tries to upset Zero. Another grab, Vicky, into a juggle, and we see MK Leo dominating the aerial game here early on.
Yeah, Zero finally finding his footing onto the ground, and how exciting would it be, Jordan, to see a bracket reset and more characters on the screen. Now we see Leo taking advantage of Sonic's speed.
Yeah, and he's doing a really good job while Zero's above him, just kind of homing in and figuring out where exactly he's going to go and then connecting it to up airs and back airs as he's been doing. So he's just following him while he's in the air, and he gets the charge forward smash. He just caught Zero jumping right into it.
Brilliantly played by MK Leo and Sonic, and he has a commanding 3-1 stock lead at this point. Zero trying to come back and take a game from MK Leo. If not, we're going to have a bracket reset and a quick one like that. Oh, but she getting an up smash, and it's now 2 stocks to 1 here, Vicky.
That follow-up into the up smash was just beautiful coming from Zero, and MK Leo is not faltering. Notice how Zero now has 1 stock. He does have quite a hill to climb here.
MK Leo, Zero. As we said, MK Leo can advance with a victory here and advance it to a bracket reset. Sheik trying to get that fair to connect. No luck right there. MK Leo coming back down to the field. Block trying to punish right there, but Zero able to recover with Sheik. Both fighters still staying in the middle of this map here, Fish.
I gotta say, MK Leo is doing such a great job getting out of these combos using the up B. It's like really fast and gets you so far up there that Zero can't really get anything started, and then he just aerial drifts to like the center of the stage. It's really great play for MK Leo, and he almost gets the upper. This guy's going nuts.
Beautiful mix-up by MK Leo to keep Zero at bay. 100 for Zero, 92.5 for MK Leo. MK Leo with a 2-to-1 stock advantage. Trying to get the KO at the top with the up air. No luck right there. The grab into the side throw from Zero. MK Leo with that forward air. Now he has to edge guard. Zero getting back up on the stage. MK Leo trying to close this one out here, Vic.
He's playing extremely patient right here, but unfortunately falls susceptible to Zero's up smash once again, Vish.
Yeah, I mean, like we're talking about, if he does that aerial drift that many times, eventually Zero's going to get a read on him. And he read that up smash, but gets the back air with the cutscene finish. Beautiful.
We have a bracket reset. MK Leo taking 2 games from Zero in our grand final. So let's go ahead and reset this thing, and now it becomes a true best 2 out of 3 between both these very talented fighters. And what we saw there, Vicky, with Sonic was the ability to really dominate the aerial game, but as Vish pointed out, getting out of those combos that Zero was trying to throw at him.
Yeah, using the spring as well as an option to just make sure he's not going to be falling to Zero's combos. He kept his ground really well throughout the entire match and continuously racked up a lot of damage on Zero as Zero was trying to find his footing back to the stage.
But I will say that it felt like Zero was kind of adapting towards the end because he kind of understood, okay, he's going to try to get out of my combos as soon as he can with the up B. So as the set goes on, I'm wondering if Zero will punish those kind of up Bs and then trying to wait for the aerial drift a little bit harder even. So it's going to be interesting to see how this progresses.
Well, let's get ready for our grand finals. It'll be best 2 out of 3. We had the bracket reset. MK Leo taking on Zero. Let's see the character selection. Oh, Sonic versus Mario. Take me back to all my arguments in the 1990s right here, Vicky.
Oh my goodness, the ultimate battle, and what a great fitting battle at that here within our final grand finals match. And here we are, Sonic versus Mario, ladies and gentlemen, with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate on the screen. Where are we leaving right now, Vish?
This is crazy, man. You could not have picked these 2 more iconic characters for such a finals. It feels like Zero is, MK Leo is really controlling the center well, and he goes back to center, and because he has such speed with Sonic, he can just dash all the way back and punish Zero's movement. So he's already got a little bit of a lead.
Side grab into the throw by Zero, able to clear space out of MK Leo. Zero trying to move around MK Leo with that speed, gets that dash attack to connect. Oh, but there's the air dodge we talked about. Vicky able to recover in time.
Right.
Yeah, and unfortunately he had to resort to recovering early there, and he got hit by forward smash, but he was still able to make it back onto the stage.
Right.
MK Leo with the 56% health advantage to Zero's 114 early on, both fighters at 3 stocks.
Yeah, it just really feels like the MK Leo is content with just kind of keeping center stage. Oh, and a strong forward smash, but not quite enough percent. Trying to use the flood to push him off. Not enough. The drift, but gets the up smash on recovery like that. Zero.
Up smash from Zero clears things out, and you continue to look at the 3-2 stock advantage for Zero at this point. MK Leo and Sonic trying to connect with that forward smash back air. No good right there. Sonic able to miss right there, but the punish and the throw by Zero here, Vicky.
Yeah, and it's just as Vish said, Zero adapting to MK Leo and playing a lot more aggressively.
Yeah, I also feel like Zero's actually staying really grounded as opposed to jumping because MK Leo would just kind of get those punishes while Zero is in the air. And Zero's just like, you know, I'm going to stay in the ground and get these nice little ground combos and rack up some percent going into the stock.
The 1-2-3 jab on the edge guard, another down tilt to the edge guard, and Zero really doing a fine job staying grounded with Mario and getting those combos against MK Leo he wasn't able to get in the last game here, Vic.
Oh man, it really feels like it's hard to edgeguard Sonic just the way he bounced like that and goes all the way below and then gets the up B. Mario can't really do much, just kind of waiting for Sonic to get back. MK Leo with a nice little up throw there. Okay.
How about the aerial right there, Vish? Sonic doing a great job. MK Leo, it's now 2 stocks to 2. And if you're MK Leo, this is where you try to mount a comeback, but the grab and the side throw by Zero, that's going to clear space. MK Leo can't recover in time, and now Vicky Zero's looking at a 2-to-1 stock advantage over MK Leo.
Similar situation as to what happened to Zero, not happening to Leo, but as you can see right here, just not letting it falter him as as he continuously tries to find a way to get in on him.
Yeah, I mean, just the grounded adaptation from Zero is so hard for Sonic to contend with. He tries to throw him up in the air and get some follow-ups that way, but it's just not really a Sonic strong suit, it looks like, in this matchup, to be grounded in that manner.
Sonic with the grab into the side throw, followed by the fair, was able to rack up some damage once again, getting another throw into some combo, and here comes the forward smash. That connects right there. Both fighters getting back on stage. MK Leo trying to mount a comeback, down 2-1 in the stocks. Unable to connect with the aerial there, able to connect on the ground, but once again, Zero with the grab and the side throw, Vicky.
It's actually quite interesting to see that Zero's actually trying to go for the perfect shield. This new mechanic now introduced within the new game where he lets go of shield at the perfect time to parry Sonic.
Yeah, the timing is really tight, though, so it's very impressive that he's trying to go for it in this kind of juncture of the tournament. Oh, gets the pop-up, doesn't get the upper. They're back to neutral position.
Zero with the 2-to-1 stock advantage, trying to get as much damage on MK Leo as he can while he still has that one stock lead. MK Leo trying to, of course, nullify that and trying to make it even ground. Oh, but the up smash from Zero, not enough to clear things out. Still not enough here, Vicky.
Yeah, getting the back hit of the up smash right there. Tries to go for the frontal hit instead, but unfortunately, since it was so unsafe, MK Leo was able to shield grab him and send him out of there.
Grab by Zero. MK Leo at 120, both fighters at their final stock. Zero, fresh as a daisy right now with only 0%. Oh, Zero able to connect with that fair. Beautifully done right there. MK Leo trying to avoid the combo on the edge, rolling back right there, gets a chance to punish with the back throw. Unable to do anything else right there, Fish.
Oh, and he gets a couple of great hits. Okay, great air dodge from Zero. He really needed that. It looked like he was in trouble with all those back airs that MK Leo was doing. Great. Nice little backer from Zero as well, but it is pretty difficult to edge guard Zero. Oh my
read! And the read with the up smash!
Oh my god, Katya slipping, roll
Zero
in.
gets the up smash. He takes the first game of our grand finals. Don't forget, best 2 out of 3. Zero needs one more game, and he will be our champion of the Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. And what we saw there, and it's a good point that you pointed out there, Vish, we saw Zero doing a better job of staying grounded. He really got punished and damaged quite a bit by those aerials in the previous matchup against Sonic. Wasn't the case this time.
Yeah, I mean, just how much that Sonic was getting while Mario was in the air. Zero kind of saw that and he was like, you know what, if I just stay grounded, I can still start up some of my initiations with my up tilt into my up airs and even some of my throws. But Sonic has a much harder time, it looked like, to get those kind of same initiations. But even then, it was still really close towards the end, just almost with that edge guard from MK Leo with those couple back airs.
You talk about MK Leo and his ability to edge guard, but the air dodge by Zero was so critical. Vicky, tell us why.
Because at that moment, he recognized that MK Leo was going to try to go for something. So to avoid it, he had to maneuver himself around there. But because air dodge isn't the same way in this game, you don't want to be air dodging too much, because if you air dodge from a high distance, there's so much lag, so you could possibly be ending your stock in an SD.
Well, let's get set for our next game here. MK Leo versus Zero. If Zero can get the victory here, he will be our champion. Which characters will they choose? Well, let's go ahead and just rack it up again. Mario versus Sonic. Zero controlling Mario, MK Leo controlling Sonic. And you get a chance to take a look at the different mechanics of the stage now.
Right.
What are we going to expect to see here strategy-wise here, Vish?
I mean, it's a longer stage, so controlling center and controlling that mid-platform is going to be better. It feels like because there are platforms, he can kind of get underneath Mario and get the initiations that Sonic is really looking for. So this could work out really well for him. We'll see how it goes.
And loser chooses the stage, so this was an interesting choice by MK Leo. You want to introduce some verticality to this level here, Vicky.
Yeah, this is a stage that is no stranger to us. Town and City finally showing itself, and MK Leo with the grab, and here's the follows, but wow, Zero falling with an aerial into a grab.
We see MK Leo getting back up on the ledge at this point, trying to do an edge guard punish. Oh, Zero able to take advantage of that. 3 straight connections on the juggle right there, followed by the up B, and he has a 70 to 92 advantage. Zero right now looking very strong. Once again, the forward smash, is it enough? No, MK Leo able to get back on the stage here, Fish.
Yeah, I mean, and I think just because the stage, the bottom part of the stage is so long, Sonic can just kind of traverse that way quicker. And wow, what a great recovery option, doing up air and then doing another up B into up air. That actually keeps the ledge so safe. I'd be scared to edge guard if I were Zero going down there.
MK Leo getting back on the stage, but staring at a 148% damage right now. Zero just at 88, and there comes the smash from Zero, Vicky.
And there's a parry that you just saw right there, the perfect shield coming out of Zero, and you can recognize that Zero's always at an advantage whenever he keeps MKLeo guessing on what option he should do off the ledge.
For sure, for sure.
MKLeo at 19%, Zero at 120, 3-2 stock advantage for Zero. Here we go, MKLeo with the back throw. Is it going to be enough? No, Zero able to get back on stage, but that spring catches him in midair, and how about that edge guard, Vish?
That's really smart. We've seen him try to do that earlier where the spring has a hitbox as it falls down there, and that one actually worked out perfectly against Mario's style of recovery. I like it.
MKLeo getting juggled a little bit in the air, but you see those platforms are now back. Zero trying to edge guard right there. MKLeo getting back on. MKLeo rolling out of the couple of aerials thrown out by Zero, able to get the nice up smash. Zero coming down to earth right now at this point, and then here comes yet another combo here, Vish.
Oh man, and again, just that up air off from recovery just keeps him safe while he gets back on stage. It's actually a really great recovery option. Knocks him off, tries to read drift in, but Zero doesn't bite, actually aerialing in instead, keeping himself safe. Oh. Up there.
Grab into the down throw earlier by MKLeo. Zero trying to hold things down on the ground, avoiding matching MKLeo in the air. And Vicky, you seem that strategy is working pretty well for Zero here early on.
Yeah, since he was trying to catch Leo with the up smash, instead Leo caught him with his forward smash, showing him what the fist has to say.
Don't let me catch you sleeping right there. MKLeo with a 2-1 stock lead, however, at 131% damage, trying to get as much as he can, playing with house money at this point, trying to force a game 3 in our grand finals. Zero, meanwhile, has to eliminate 2 more stocks. Can MKLeo get back on? But Vicky, we see the recovery, and now it's 1 stock each. If Zero can get the KO here, he will be our champion, Vish.
I really feel like as the set progresses, we're seeing these harder and harder reads with these huge smash attacks. I mean, they're not really crazy fast, so it must really have an understanding of who they're playing against and where exactly they're going to be during their trajectories.
MKLeo with a couple of juggles right there. Zero on the side of the screen, getting a chance to recover here, Vicky. And you look at what's at stake with 1 stock left here for each fighter.
Jordan, this is a perfect representation of momentum at its finest. MKLeo really showing that confidence as he continues to follow Zero up in the air, and another grab. He is sent off the left side of the stage. Can he make it back safely, though?
Yeah, and MKLeo just kind of keeping a little bit outside the range of any kind of hitboxes that Zero can do off the stage, and he gets the back air in the middle of the stage, and this is going to game 3, guys.
Let's get some extra Super Smash Brothers Ultimate here. It is now 1-1, and we go to a winner-take-all decisive game 3 for what we saw there from MKLeo and Sonic. The addition of the platforms in that level really seemed to help with that vertical game, because if you were Mario and Zero and you tried to stay grounded, you still had a chance to get juggled in the air by MKLeo.
As Vish pointed out, the platforms actually allowed MKLeo to take advantage of the platform pressure that he was applying to Zero. Although it seemed very close up until the very last stock, Leo was able to carry his momentum and take game 2.
Oh my God, I gotta give a shout out to both these competitors for giving us the most possible matches that we could have at this Invitational, going all the way down to the last game. I'm so excited, man.
Well, we've had an unbelievable crowd. Is everybody ready for Game 3, Grand Finals, Super Smash Brothers Invitational 2018? It all comes down to this between MKLeo. Can the youngster dethrone Zero, or will Zero look to repeat it yet another Invitational? It's Mario versus Sonic. Zero, the loser of the last game, choosing to go with the completely flat final destination here, Vish.
Right, and it's exactly like we were talking about before. It just felt like his grounded game was really powered up with this kind of stage, and he was just forced into the air a little bit more with that previous one. Makes sense to me in terms of a counterpick for Zero.
Early going here. No major advantage for either fighter. Zero at 35, MKLeo at 26. Both fighters, it seems like Vicky a little cautious and just making sure that they distance themselves from each other.
Yeah, this is neutral as well. So you see Leo is just trying to be a little bit more defensive, does not want to land the first hit, as he recognizes Zero is trying to go for the more aggressive approach here. A lot of rolls coming from Leo, which we've established isn't the best idea, but you can tell he's feeling very confident in keeping those rolls going and keeping Zero up in the air.
You See the forward air from MKLeo going out. Both fighters still relatively the same health percentage. And you look at MKLeo, got to try and put some pressure on Zero because you have to match that aggressiveness here, Fish.
Yeah, and I like the movements that they're doing. They're not being too committal with any of their attacks. They're kind of dashing and then stopping their dash with their shield so they can immediately act out of it as best they can. They either get a shield grab or they can jump out and do an aerial. Oh, he goes all the way out there. I like the quick up B from MKLeo. It kind of avoids the back air that Zero was trying.
It's Zero giving MKLeo a taste of his own medicine with some aerials leading to some juggle combos, and now it's 115 MKLeo, 78-0. Both fighters 3 stocks as the winner will be your champion of the Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. Zero looking to recover. Oh, able to avoid the spring there, Vicky.
Yeah, good avoidance there coming from Zero, but he still finds himself off stage. Leo applying so much pressure for the spring, and that tech! Fish!
Oh my god, that tech was amazing. I mean, he's been seeing that the uppy spring is going to be coming out there, so he was definitely expecting it. He was just ready for it. And Zero, again, off of the ledge. Zero is reading MKLeo with so many up smashes, gets the KO. He's up a little bit.
Another grab into a side throw from Zero. He's up 3 stocks to 2, trying to make the most that he can with this. MKLeo with the grab and the forward throw. Not enough to clear Zero out of the arena at this point. Trying to edge guard. Both fighters being very technical about what they're trying to do. Oh, another grab by MKLeo into the back throw here, Fish.
Oh my god, yeah, really, really cautious play, especially on the ledge. You're just like, what is he going to do? Am I going to get red again? I don't want to get smashed one more time in this finals.
Patience, though, displayed from Zero. He was trying to get the read with a down smash. Notice he still has all 3 stocks. He is at 151, though, so MKLeo is going to try to go for those backers a little bit more often or catch a jump with an up smash.
Once again, another grab into a forward throw by MKLeo, but you see Zero able to rack up damage after damage on MKLeo with the 3-2 stock advantage. Zero still staying alive at 163. Both these fighters. It's been back and forth throughout this entire tournament, and beautiful aerial right there, Fish.
Yeah, you can really feel like the pace of this last match was a bit slower and a little bit more methodical. They're kind of just waiting and trying to punish, trying to see where the air dodges come out, seeing where the recoveries are come out. Like there, Zero got a great backer on the right side of the stage there. Just trying to control center is working out so well for the... Oh my god!
Oh, Sonic tried to do the down air, but the up smash by Mario trumps that. And now it's 175-19, but Zero with the 3-1 stock lead here, Vicky.
Yeah, Zero with the up smash uncontested, but MKLeo with the back air finally taking Zero's first stock.
That was so smart from Zero because that's one of the few options Sonic has on coming down like that. And you hadn't used it thus far, but that was just the hardest, coldest read I've seen.
Zero is just 1 KO away from becoming your champion. MKLeo staring a 2-1 deficit in the face. Side throw by Zero. MKLeo trying to recover. Zero missing with a couple of those aerials right there. Both fighters. Couple of glancing blows. MKLeo gets back on the stage, able to punish with the smash, Vicky.
Yeah, which punch is going to hit first as MKLeo now tosses Zero off stage. Although he does have 91% on his last stock, he's going to probably want to play a little bit more safely.
Yeah, he really needs to, just with the percent that he has. He's got to really make every single recovery count. He's got to get back to center as best he can. This is not a great position. It's not worked out really well for MKLeo while he's getting off the ledge. Zero's read him many, many times. Oh my goodness.
Keep an eye out for that up smash from Zero. Sonic and MKLeo at 121. Zero can smell a championship. Just has to connect with one more critical hit here. Trying to block, gets the forward air. Is it enough? No. MKLeo getting back on the stage. Zero trying to close this thing out. Side throw against MKLeo. Still not enough, but here it is. And that is it. Your champion, Zero, able to get the victory over MKLeo. And he is your champion of the Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018.
How does he keep doing it, man? How does he win every invitation? How does he get back all the way to finals, bringing out the scarf, bringing out the Mario? This guy cannot be stopped. He is just so good.
And it took the 3rd game of the grand finals, Vicky, and you look at how well matched both these players are, how well respected they are in the community, and it's certainly a treat for everybody that got a chance to watch that.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I mean, seeing Zero with another streak here with the Super Smash Bros. Invitational. I want to know who's been giving Zero these notes because what a fantastic showcase, Vish.
Oh my God, Smash Brothers in this guy's blood. How is he so good at it? I mean, he's just born to play. This guy is a contender. I really love the adaptation throughout the set from both of these competitors. They really showed us what high level potentially could look like in this game. And it was a really great showing, honestly. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Like you said, a tremendous showing of skill that we saw from both Zero and MK Leo and all of our fighters. But now let's get set for our award ceremony. And for that, let's bring him out again, the creator of the Super Smash Brothers series. Put your hands together for Mr. Sakurai.
Zero do it every time.
And what a treat for everybody here at the Belasco Theater. We have medals for both of our finalists here. And let's begin with our second place finisher, MK Leo. As the crowd chants Sakurai, you see the love from this community for the creator. But let's go ahead and get started with our award ceremony right here. We have a couple of medals for our participants here. Let's begin with our second place finisher. Please give a big round of applause for MK Leo. And we had to get to the final game of our grand finals, but we have a champion. Give it up for Zero. Not only does our champion get a medal, but we also have a trophy for our champion. So let's go ahead and bring that out, our Super Smash Brothers Invitational 2018 Championship Trophy presented by Mr. Sakurai himself to our champion, Zero.
Oh. That is a beautiful trophy. Oh my gosh.
Gorgeous.
Just a wonderful display. Now let's hand it over to Mr. Sakurai for a few words.
Zero は本当に強いな。
Zero, you are really good.
選手の皆さんに入場してもらいましょう。Please come in.
Let's ask the players who participated to come out on stage.
皆さんお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。
So, did you enjoy the show?
実は皆さん忘れているかもしれませんが、このゲームは未完成品です。
And I don't know if you remember, but this game is not yet done.
私は正直どれだけ不具合が出るんじゃないか、止まるんじゃないかと、心配しながら見ていました。
And honestly, I was really scared that, oh my God, there's going to be a bug, it's going to freeze up. I was really scared.
ちなみにこの試合を見ていて不具合を2、3見つけてしまいました。
And speaking of which, I did find already 2 or 3 bugs while watching this tournament.
製品が出るまでに直します。
I'll be sure to fix it in the production version.
Yeah.
それにしてもまだ制作をしている最中のゲームなのになんて上手にプレイするんだろうなと思いましたね。
But I was really impressed at how well you guys played despite this being a game in development.
ただし、このゲームのバランスも日々変わっていきますし、開発中に日々変わっていきますし、また、今作ならではのルールを覚えると挙動もどんどん違ってくると思います。
And this game is constantly being adjusted, and the balancing is constantly being adjusted during development. And as you learn the new rule sets for this game, I think what you can do with this game will change as well.
だからさっさと完成できるように、日本にすぐに帰ろうと思います。今日深夜便で帰って朝に日本に到着しすぐに仕事します。
So with that said, I need to go back home to Japan and get working. So I'm going to take a midnight flight tonight and start work tomorrow morning.
Woo! This guy's too good.
だから皆さんどうぞ。Thank you. Thank you. どうぞ発売を楽しみにしてください。ありがとうございました。
And with that said, I hope you're all looking forward to the release of this game. Thank you very much.
All right, let's Let's give it up one more time for Mr. Sakurai and all of our players that took place in the Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. 8 of the finest players representing 6 countries. We came down to an unbelievable grand finals. The atmosphere here at the Belasco Theater was absolutely electric. And that concludes a wonderful doubleheader day of Nintendo competitive action. You saw the Splatoon 2 World Championship. The GG Boys of Japan becoming victorious in that. And we had a wonderful day getting a chance to just see not only the passion but the love from the community behind these games. Then of course our Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. MK, Leo, and Zero would finally face off amongst 8 of the finest players in the world. And you got to see a lot of love and support from the community, as well as a chance to see all that this game offers as it continues to be in development. And just once again, a wonderful atmosphere here at the Belasco Theater in Los Angeles. Want to give a big thank you to our commentators. Let's hear it for Vicky, Kitty, and Vish. And then, of course, Nine and Ashley Esqueda for Splatoon 2. And then, of course, a big round of applause for all the hardworking folks behind the scenes that make this possible. Make sure you continue to tune into Nintendo Treehouse Live all week long for more great Nintendo content. December 7th. Can't get here soon enough. Have a great rest of the week.
Okay, guys and gals, I don't know if you guys can hear me on this microphone, but thank you guys so much for watching this stream. I thought Luke was gonna be able to come by and basically check by and stuff like that. I think he may have once or twice, but he had so many things to do, and he may have fallen asleep because he was editing so much. So I was just recovering from that to get some more videos going up on the different channels. So yeah. So anyway, I don't know if they have more coverage of Nintendo stuff today. I'll check back, but I'll probably end this stream pretty soon. Maybe I'll leave it going for a little bit and then end it. And then hope you guys are having a really awesome day today. Thanks so much for watching, and congratulations to the winner of Super Smash Bros. Invitational 2018. Anyway, have a great rest of your day, guys, and until we meet again, God bless.